Instagram story ideas to help you get more visibility, to boost your engagements, to get more likes, to get more followers. And today I'm going to be giving you 7 different ideas and how you can actually utilize these different strategies, tips in order to make that happen. Okay, so let's begin with number 1. Number 1 is to utilize and explain the story behind what's happening. Let me share with you what most people do. Most people, when they go to Instagram and when they take a story, they're usually just documenting what's happening. They literally just show people the food they're about to eat and then they just do this. That's it. Right? Most of the time, how people utilize stories is just to record what is actually just happening. But the thing that you want to do is to tell a story behind the scenes to what is happening. Because if you are going to that restaurant, if you're about to board that plane, if you are about to do the thing that you're doing, understand that Instagram is powerful because it's the new reality TV. And you want to allow people to come into your lives so that they can see behind the scenes to what it is that you're doing. So rather than just showing them the food they're about to eat, tell them why you decided to go to that restaurant. The food that you're about to have, what makes it so special? Or is it special? Or is it like the workout that you're about to do? What did you just do? So show people behind the scenes, tell a story so that they actually know what is really happening and the story behind it. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, in order to make your stories more exciting, you want to have variety. Okay, variety is number 2. One of the things that you want to do is to not just use the default story setting, but to include perhaps filters. Once a while, do a poll. Do one of those survey things when they have to answer out of 100, what percentage do they agree with? A yes or no. Ask a question, right? Do some gifts. Do a boomerang image, right? So that there's some sort of variety to the thing that you actually do so that it makes it more interesting. Number 3 is to constantly engage. Why is engaging them with questions and involving them to what it is that you do crucial? Because that is when your audience will feel like it's part of the process. In fact, I'll do it right now. So, story, selfie mode, behind the scenes to my YouTube video. We have been going on like probably 3.5 hours today so far, shooting back-to-back videos. And today we're going to be talking about Instagram as well as engagement. So I'm just going to save this, post it right away. So that's number 3. Number 3 is to involve them. In fact, I was so into it, I actually forgot to do the thing that I wanted you to see, which is to actually engage and ask a question. Get them to reply you. Now here's the reason why I think this is actually powerful. It is because of the algorithm. I believe that one of the things that Instagram looks at when it comes to engagement, to determine how important your account is, they actually put weightage on the engagements that you get from other people. So that means if people are tagging you, if people are linking to you, if people are doing this at your username and tagging you in their stories, if they are replying to you, here's what I believe the algorithm, and Instagram will never reveal their actual algorithm, so this is all speculation, but this is definitely something that they look at, is that when you have your account over here, they want to see how many other pages are actually interacting with you. How often do people reply, respond, engage, in order for Instagram to put some sort of weightage to determine how good your account is based on the content you put out, and for them to determine what should your reach be when it comes to your organic reach. And you probably know that organic reach is constantly on decline. So if you want to be seen as putting out good content by Instagram, you got to engage by constantly asking them questions. Okay, so that brings us to number 4, to add text. So whenever you have stories, if it's like 4 back-to-back stories, And if you don't add text, people, and you probably know this, when you are looking through different stories, you're just constantly browsing next. And the text is what adds as a stopper. It actually makes them at least read and hook them into what it is that you're about to reveal. So here's the trick. Never repeat what it is that you're saying in the video, because then it renders what you just said in the video pointless. You want to be able to tease them to watch the video instead. So for example, let's say I shoot a short story giving people this one tip on how I get myself motivated to go to the gym every day. And perhaps one of those moves is the reminder that what separates ordinary people and champions is the fact that champions will do it even when they don't feel like doing it. Okay, so let's say that's my tip. That's the thing that I said on my story. An ordinary person would put in the text of what I just said. However, adding text means teasing them and not doing the reveal. So the text should be the main difference between an average person and a champion is ... Right? So adding text does not mean repeating what you just said in the video. It means teasing them and giving them a compelling reason to why they should watch the video, because that is the hook, that is the pattern interrupt that stops them from pressing next to go to the next story. Then that brings us to number 5, optimize. Whenever you put stories out, you want to optimize the stories so that it gets you more visibility and it gets you more reach. You're optimizing by putting in the hashtags so that when people are looking at hashtags, you could actually get discovered. You're optimizing it based on, and you could add in a location so that if people are looking at that location, the odds of you being discovered is there as well. You could be tagging people, but you want to be optimizing a post based on location, based on hashtags to increase the chance of it being discovered. Which brings us to number 6. Number 6 is the good old consistency. Now, why is it important to post and do stories every 24 hours? Because every time you're doing stories, it pushes you back. You probably know this. You go on Instagram, you take a look at what your friends are posting, and the most recent ones are always on top, right? So when you are doing the stories, if you are consistent, your stories will always be the first few stories that your audience is looking at. Okay, so the more consistent you are, at least the more visible and the more Instagram will push you to the front. And that is the reason why you want to be consistent with your stories throughout. Now finally, number 7 is by tagging others. Now, not just random people, not just your friends. Let me share with you how to do it strategically. One of the things you want to do is to be able to tag influencers, celebrities, entrepreneurs, and most important, here's the differentiator, giving them a reason to repost your story. Think about that for a second. Notice if you follow me on Instagram, one of the things that I'm constantly doing is I will repost people who follow me, who tag me, and I'll repost their stories. And guess what happens? They will actually get some followers as a result of me doing that. Why? Because it gives them exposure. Now, why would somebody whom you tag in your story want to repost your story? They will want to repost your story if you are making them look good. Why do people ultimately share stuff on social media? People ultimately share stuff on social media and tag their friends when they believe that the thing that they're sharing increases their status and how they're seen amongst their peers, amongst their friends, amongst their colleagues, right? And because they want to be seen as like the person whom was able to impart this viral thing, okay? Stories are the same thing. If you are tagging someone that you follow, you gotta ask yourself, would they want to repost this? Am I making them look good? So perhaps you could tag someone and talk about how the thing that you're doing, maybe like the post that they made that day, inspired you. It could be a simple image and add in your comment on how it made your day, how it made a difference in your life. You could tag an author that say, hey, I'm reading your book right now. It's an amazing read. And guess what? Do you think this author would want to repost your story? 100%. Why? Because it gives them a reason and an excuse to promote their book. It's kind of like a testimonial, except that it's not salesy. This is social selling. So by tagging others and most importantly, giving them a compelling reason to repost that story, this is how you and your account can get visibility on this other influencer, author, celebrity, or thought leader. Okay, so these are just 7 different ways you can utilize. Let me know in the comments below which one resonates most with you, which one is your favorite, and as always, make sure you click on the subscribe button to be notified for future videos like this one.